So good evening YouTubers, this is Pokediged here. Konbanwa minasan, Poketo Digi desu. And I hope you can hear me because just now my mom, my sister, and my annoying niece has just arrived from church. So I had to keep my voice down and I don't want to let my, I don't want to, burst out the anger whatsoever that I'm going to explain this video right now because of the title of the day that I actually started recording this since March 10, but because of cut or retake, and also because my annoying niece kept bothering or making so much noises that really annoys me a lot, and due to the fact that she and I don't really talk that much, because the moment I start telling her that I will no longer buy her any goods until she is well behaved, she starts to go really mad at me or she wants to hit me. So I'm just hoping that sooner or later I will work soon and get the heck out of here. Not really out, but like during work time, I don't have to bother her, like give her the free time of her own that she really wished to. And whatever she's having the problem, I'm going to let my sister handle her own daughter. So many times, because because of my niece, I had to redo this and recut this almost freaking every day. So it's really annoying me, and I really wanted to upload this as soon as possible to explain to you all why I decided not to take any more orders, especially when it comes to Kuji orders. But other people that those of you who lives in Japan and takes orders, especially Kuji orders, then good for you, you're doing a good service. If not, I'm sorry, I cannot help you out there because that's your own problem and I can't help out. But if there's those people that I recommended on the list that's on the description, I'm willing to help you, because the way you treat your buyers or / friends like that, they pay you, they respect you, no matter which price you win. For them, they really respect you, and I'm really glad for that. I'm just so happy to hear it. But unfortunately, there's always a downside for others people like taking orders, and then when they get a specific price or a price that they don't like, whatever the Kuji theme or the price, they don't like those, they just go end up regretting, why did I end up asking this seller, even though he or she end up getting so much good ones for other buyers but not for me. I really hate these complaints nowadays, and whatever there's some problems that's from the channel or those YouTubers or from those Instagrammers, that's nothing got to do with me. Whatever their problemas, I really don't get this point is how come those people, whoever they commented, they're buyers or not buyers, viewers whatsoever, they end up going to me and say to me, could you help me do this pool? Could you help me get the luck whatsoever? Because I seen your videos that even though it's not so much lotteries prices, unlike Japan, but you still end up having the luck. I really hate these ones. It's like I'm seeing so much picky buyers or customers. They only want to aim for those sellers that has the luck charm. But to be honest with all of you, for those of you picky buyers out there, not all the time we lucky charm or weird luck people out there like sometimes do the pull or time to time like that. Not all the time we actually can get the top price. As if those of you watch already my YouTube channel, there are some Kujis that you may see me, I have pulled over 20 or over 30 because it's not luck, and it really depends if I could get that specific price I like to get or not, and I don't complain about it because that's my own money that I risk and spend on. So this is my responsibility. If I end up wasting a lot, then that's my responsibility, and I have to explain to my mother how come I buy this so much and for that, and I have a good reason for that, whether my mom believes me or not. And this is time to time I have to explain to my mother about this matter. And then when it comes to the fee, yes, the fee here in Hong Kong, lately a lot of the buyers from other country are complaining, why am I selling the stuff so expensive? Even to the point of, I already explained to them of how much I waste the tax fee, like the transportation fee from my area going to the Kuji stores. It takes around 30 minutes or 1 hour depending on the traffic. whether you're taking by bus or MTR train. It really depends on the traffic. And whether they like to believe me or not, I even tried to take a photo of how much is this for one pool. Even if you look at the price in yen, it's supposed to be this amount for that amount in Hong Kong dollar. But because of the shipping fee lately from Japan, shipping here to Hong Kong dollar, it's getting more expensive due to the fact it's also because of the between the China and US trade war. So I don't know what's really going on, but all I could say, it's getting ridiculously crazy. The amount is getting higher, even to the shipping fee. When I even go choose the post office, which I normally do that, if those of you did buy stuff from me, you may notice already that the post office, the fee, if you did check it on the website, even though you see the chart is supposed to be that amount, you choose tracking fee, register fee, or none of those whatsoever, and depends where you're living in. Even though you may see that amount in Hong Kong dollars, but when I double check it, I get the goods, or my sister helped me, sometimes she helps me, and get the goods to go to the post office and check, the amount is different. So this is why there are some of the picky buyers out there. No offense there again, sorry. A lot of the buyers out there are getting upset about the Hong Kong dollars, the Hong Kong dollar fee that we're charging. It's not because we're charging it so rapidly expensive, but this is part of the rules. Like, let's say if I sell a card that's very special or very rare and so popular or is very limited, I have to put the price a little bit higher. Let's say there are some people selling it for 700, but if it's really popular or is getting sold out, we have to push it higher. Or if it's not really got to do with the limited whatsoever, it's also because of how much we waste. Like literally how much we waste on that specific item, whether it is a Kuji or not related to Kuji. And then last but not least, to the point I'm really fed up, is when the buyers that pay the sellers especially that lives in Japan and takes Kuji orders, and they expect too much expectations to get the specific price, whether it is the A price, B price, or C price, whether it is a top price, favorite price, or the lowest price. I don't get it. Like, they really want that seller to help them literally get the specific price. Like when you do the pull, let's say you want to do one pull and then maybe just kaboom, it's ready like that. It's like this. But to me, it is no fun like that, because if you're expecting too much from the seller just because of the content of the video, or you see them very lucky or weird luck, in my way of saying this, I find this no fun at all. But when I watch other people's videos, especially nowadays I watch a lot of the people people lives in Japan and in Taiwan. And time to time I also watch the people in Korea doing the Kuji pulls, and I see them, literally I see them, they don't do any Kuji orders, but when they play for themselves or for their friends, close friends, I see them, literally I really see them. They have fun of pulling it, whether they could get their favorite price or not, but they don't regret it. They would say that, oh, I didn't get any luck, but did they complain? No, they did not complain. But when I see other YouTubers, I'm not gonna say it gets so dramatic. They'll go like, it's unfair, you get lucky for yourself, or you get lucky for other buyers, but if it's to me, I don't get lucky. And then when it comes to the point for them not lucky, they will just drag all the way to me and say, oh, I've seen your videos, you get very weird luck, could you help me pull this and that? When I say no, or I said okay, I'm willing to try, but then when they see that the price of the Hong Kong rate is so expensive, they decided to stop. So which leads me, after all of these scenarios, these ridiculous scenarios of all, I explained everything. I'm so sorry if I talk so fast, because I'm about to cough, because this morning I have a dry throat already, so that's why I had to talk very fast no matter what. So all I could say is, in shortcut form, all of this stuff I'm talking very fast, so my apologies if you cannot understand all of the stuff that I've been talking so fast. So if you're having some things that you really don't get it, just DM me, but not to the point of asking me the orders. That's all I want to repeat here. But in generally, all I want to say is I am no longer taking any more of these Kuji orders. Whether you pay me 1,000 Hong Kong dollars or you say I don't care which price you get, I'm totally sorry. I had enough of this stuff because of saying so many weird stuff from other YouTubers, people there that commented, and then they end up, those commenters whatsoever, or through Instagram, they just go straight to me, directly message me and say, could you pull me this? But then suddenly they just reject and just see the Hong Kong dollar is getting ridiculously expensive. It's like, then there's no point of asking me to do this because there's no fun for it. So that's why you may notice that the videos that I keep uploading, that I only go for the Kujis that I really know or it's really worth my money, or I was willing to go for the sister's theme that she likes for me. She wants me to help her do the pool because my sister, you already know that if those of you know my sister, Narf, she's a single mom and she does not even have a job yet and has a hard time until now taking care of her 7-year-old annoying daughter, which is my niece. So lately, when it comes to her daughter and me, I try to avoid my niece as much as possible because ever since I told my niece I will no longer buy her any goods until she is fully well behaved, especially when it comes to respecting me as an aunt, I will no longer buy her goods until I see a good result. That's the only rule I give her, and she starts to behave very aggressive towards me. But I don't really give a darn about it because that is really my sister's responsibility. So that is why I decided just to stop taking any more of these orders because of so much traumatic stuff that's happening to me. And I do apologize if you see I don't do a lot of Kuji previews, but I only do the Kuji previews that I really know and make this YouTube my channel content really fun, because I go for the lotteries or the Kujis that a lot of you know, but if it's for myself, I don't know them. There's no fun of literally watching it. But when I see other people watch it, like I already mentioned, or I did or not, I can tell literally that they have fun doing that. Whether they do it for their friends or for themselves because they don't take any orders, they really have fun. I can tell. Even I understand a few words in Japanese or Korean or Taiwanese. I understand only if you're a few words like that or a few whatever they're talking about. I can really understand that and hear and see whenever I watch their videos that those of them lives in Japan, Korea and Taiwan doing these Kuji pulls. I can understand, I can really see that they really have fun. Unlike the one nowadays, whenever I see those kinds, it's just too much already. It gives me the headache. So this is why I had enough dealing. So if you're going to ask me for more of this nonsense stuff, asking me or dragging me to do the pool for you because the other party does not give lucky charm, don't ask me. Don't drag me just because I have this weird lucky charm, because I had enough of these ones. So please do not ask me for these just because of my weird lucky charm. I really had enough. I have to stop taking orders. So I hope you respect my decision, and please don't bother me. Whatever there's a problem that you're having, you know, the issue with that seller here or whatever, like here, like anywhere, like living in Japan or living in other countries, and then you pay him or her to do the pool for you, but you didn't get the jackpot. Please don't put those problems to me, which I can't solve the darn problems. So again, I am very sorry if I have to stop taking orders. Not for the sake for myself, but for the sake, I mean, not just for the sake to stop the dramatic, but the sake for myself to calm myself down. And I want this video of mine, this channel of mine, to be happy and, you know, share whatever I know these animes, share it with you all, not just here to make the, you know, Hall of Fame, to be popular, to attract people. I don't like that. Whatever I know, the anime stuffs or not, and what if you know or not know, it's really fine by me. But if there's something that I really like to share, I'm willing to share it. But if there is something that I don't know but I just share it without even knowing, it is not fun, to be honest. If those of you know what I'm talking about, I'm just saying this in shortcut form. So I hope all of you will understand and really respect my decision. And if those of you are still going to ask me for it, I am sorry. I am 100% telling the truth. I quit taking any orders. But when it comes to selling stuff, Kujis or not, 1 month. I can only give chance. Like those of you who lives outside Hong Kong, that doesn't live here, I can only give 1 month chance. If no one goes to buy, they're from other countries, then I will sell it here or send it to my relatives in Philippines. This is all I have to say, and stay tuned for another anime preview and Kuji previews. And I need to take a rest because my throat is starting to feel a little bit dry, so I need to drink more water. But till yet again, I hope you respect my decision, and I'm so sorry once more.